It's time for the review of one more NFO by Kotak, which is Kotak Multicap Fund. Let's look into the Kotak Multicap Fund today. Hi, hello, this is Ganesh Santuru, your stock market profit coach and author of the book One Page Mutual Fund Plan. I help in multiplying your money by investing. And today's topic is how to should I review, should I invest in NFO, that is Kotak Multicap Fund. So let's look at today's Kotak Multicap Fund, right? So this is a presentation which you can see before investing in any of the funds. You should for sure look into this presentation so that you will get a fair idea where you are going to invest. And the NFO date is from uh, NFO date is from 8th September to 22nd September. Okay, so this is how they are looking at. This is the time period you can invest. And if you look at they in as it is a multi-cap, do you know how multi-cap works? Generally multi-cap is 25% large cap, 25% mid cap, 25% small cap, and remaining 25% can be in a mix of large, small, or mid cap. So it is a combination. So 25% is flexi, remaining are all fixed. You should invest this percentage in that. And if you look at the returns, in the last 10-year period, the returns are almost like this is the kind of returns mid cap and small cap has given, and this is just a time period. They are showing that this is how the market has worked for. And if you look at large mid cap and small cap has performed a lot better, and they already have Kotak is already having a small cap, so they are coming into mid cap segment right now. This is a since inception. Just look at Kotak small cap has given a close to 17.9% returns, and emerging equity 14.3, and Kotak blue chip fund 19.9 since inception. And for last 10 years and 7 years, you can just check it over. This is the kind of returns Kotak as an AMC has performed, and additional returns. And how much alpha is nothing but how much returns a mutual fund is able to perform, make it greater than the benchmark returns. So in that sense, they will be small cap will be compared with small cap index, blue chip will be compared with large cap index. Based on that, if you look at, this is a kind of alpha they are generated over a period of 3, 5, 7 and 10-year period. And this is a disciplined approach. They look into the business, they look into the management, and they also look into the valuation based on which they are going to invest our money. It's our hard-earned money, right? So this is the kind of growth Kotak has gone through in these many years. Since July 16, they are multiplied like anything every year, and one of the primary reason is market has went up in these many years. In the last 5 years, equity market has almost like went up by a huge margin. And the exact multi-cap, this is how it will works. So multi-cap is nothing but, as I explained, large 25, mid and small 25 each, and remaining 25% will be a combination of small, large or mid-cap stocks. So this is the probability based on the market condition. If the market condition favors small cap, more allocation will be for small cap. If the market condition favors large cap, more favor will be done for uh, large cap. So based on that, it works. So dynamic allocation, this is what I have been explaining till now, and it's a bit slow. Okay, economic revival. So right now, if the large cap, if economy is reviving, they'll be investing in these many sectors in the large cap, because Sensex has more of this segment. So that is it. When economy is reviving, and right now it is exactly this is what happening. They invest in large cap. And next pot of gold, when economy is moving forward, that is a time when many large, small and mid cap will go to the next level, and they'll be getting into these segments. Atmanirbhar Bharat, and we have chemicals, APIs, all these things are coming up. API is a pharma segment, auto ancillary companies and contract manufacturers, they are growing up. And this is again the proprietary model which they are developed, and based on this they are going to invest. If the AUM range is less than 5,000 crores, the number of stocks will be 50 to 75, and if AUM is more than 5,000 crores, they will be increasing 60 to 100. So they have developed a model. Based on this they are going to work. And right now, while starting, they may not know how much AUM they are going to collect. And if you look at Nippon Fund and ICICI, they collected more than 10,000 crores. I mean, ICICI was the first company to collect 10,000 crores in an NFO, and Balance Advantage Fund also collected a huge amount. So let's look forward how much they are going to collect in this. And just look at Alpha over Nifty 500, as well as Alpha over Nifty Multicap 500. So Nifty Multicap in 11 out of 15 calendar years has outperformed. That is the reason they are coming up with multi-cap index, right? Multi-cap is totally different. It's not mid-cap, multi-cap, okay? And mid-cap overweight, how much they are going to do, and past overrate allocation, and on small cap when they are going to do. The based on the time period, if you look at between 13 to 19, it was almost mid cap overweight was there, and small cap was between December 2008 and during the March to 2020. These were the timelines. The mid and small cap were overweight. Just look at the year and month. They know how they are doing because they do based on the research work they are getting into it. And this is a current allocation model. Large cap stocks will be of in this range, mid and small cap between 37 to 42, right? And what drives the market? The sentiment, flows, and fundamentals based on where the money is flowing, and the sentiment, market sentiment, and the fundamentals of the company this fund is going to invest. And right now, third wave is one thing which is everybody are expecting in India, but if we are able to overcome that, and the COVID vaccination is getting into the full drive. On a daily basis, we are reaching almost more than a crore of vaccinations. So that is a huge drive, booster drive for economic revival. And if you look at the FPI inflow, India has been the strongest revival because of the market sentiment and all these things. And retail investors are large buyers in the residential estate segment, and promoters are selling, which means the market is at all-time high. They are selling and making money. And again, this is one of the interesting point which I liked over in the overall thing, because the corporate profit to GDP ratio, which you may not see anywhere, it started going up again after a dip in February, financial year 20, and the last couple of years, if you look at it, started going up. It happened in the last year, and now it is happening right now, and which is something like which needs to be considered for investing. And this is suitable for long term. Daughter's education, son's marriage, retirement, dream home, all are more than 5 years. This says this is a fund for long term investing, and the comparison with give time. That is what they are trying to say. In the short term, you may be having a negative returns, but in the long run, always it may be a positive one. And that is what they are saying. They are the fund managers, Harsha Upadhyay and Mr. Devendra Shingal. And if you look at the multi-cap, their benchmark is Nifty 500 multi-cap 50 25 25 total returns index. This was developed once multi-cap returns was developed, and this is a fun power of all in one. That is what they are saying. So all these are more than enough for you to understand whether should you go and invest in this multi-cap fund. So my suggestion, if you are not entered into the multi-cap space, and if you have a financial goal for which you haven't planned, go for this multi-cap fund and go for SIP more than lump sum investment at this moment of time. I will strongly recommend SIP to be started with this kind of fund. And Kotak has a good reputation of generating alpha or returns in the long run. So expense ratio, as usual, it is going to be 2.25% in a regular fund. Go for it. Regular direct will maybe having a 0.5% or 1% lesser than this, and more than expense ratio. Focus on whether this fund is performing or not. That will help you in achieving your financial goal more than clinging on to the expense ratio. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this video with your friends so that they also know they can invest in so many options, and one such good option is investing in Kotak Multicap Fund. Thank you.